welcome back everybody to more Kirby Air Riders. So some good news, at least of the time of this being done, which is the 1st of December. Somehow it's December already, 2025. I had mentioned I was going to be doing all the archiving of the stream stuff, and I was having issues with it. It still would not export directly to YouTube, but thankfully I did manage to get it to download, so I've got everything downloaded, so instead I'm just going to upload it directly, and hopefully that should fix the problem, so I'll be doing that tonight at work. So, everything including this, hopefully, depending on how fast the upload speed is at work, which mileage may vary on that, but regardless, I'll be working on getting these uploaded, so hopefully these should all be up relatively soon. In a player team to claim victory, you need a special machine accessory. You can redeem a special machine accessory with points earned. Interesting. That one's a closed one. Oh, this is 3 days until it starts, so yeah, that's not going on yet. Alright, for those playing along, this is what we've got so far in order. Our story mode checklist is done. Our air ride checklist is missing 2 bits, one of which we can't do because it's finish a race with every rider, and you can see 14 out of 21 in the bottom, and we have 2 characters that we do not have. Thankfully, I did find out here that you actually do have a list, so we could like quickly knock out those other 5 that we haven't done, but I mean, it wouldn't lead to anything, so why bother, I guess? And then the last one is here. This is hit an enemy from at least 110 yards away with a level 5 plasma shot. I'm going to look into this one momentarily, but those are the 2 that we've got left. That is not what I meant to do. Next in order is we've got a little over halfway with City Trial, 83 out of 150, and then of course Top Down and our online mode are still dry. So probably what I will do after figuring out that plasma shot, if it's something I want to do, or if I need a second controller, etc., if I can do it and don't need an actual second player, I'll hunt around here and see if there are any character ones in particular, things I can notice, oh, that's clearly a character, and maybe we'll go for that one. Not sure what that is. See if we can unlock it. This is Knuckle Joe, who we already have, so looking for new characters, hopefully. I guess I'll go ahead and do this now. That might be a new character. It might also be a sticker, I'm not sure. So maybe we would look at that one. This is one of them. Fall for 6 seconds after only boosting once. I'm not quite sure how that one works, but yeah, I don't think we have Starman yet, so that would be one of our 2 characters we need to pick up. In our secret rooms. That's Magalore, but I think we already have Magalore? Do we already have Magalore? I actually don't know. Let's find out real quick. Do we have Magalore? Just picking stuff at random here. No, we don't have Magalore. I could have sworn we did. So I guess Magalore and Starman are the last 2 characters that we're missing. Everybody else we have at least one of, if not, we've got a couple costumes, like DDD we've got some, Kawasaki we've got some, but there's some like Waddle Doo that we don't have any. So we'll still be hunting for those. Interesting. Alright. Let's go back to that challenge board real quick. And I'll punch in the challenge here. And see how other players have done this. This will be the last one we do an air ride for the time being, though, until we unlock it. So we'll either be moving to City Trial or Top Down. Kind of depends on what I'm feeling like, honestly. But we'll figure that out momentarily. An enemy from at least 110 yards away. Not interested in AI mode, thanks. Yeah, fire your shots in a straight line. I could have worked that out on my own, thanks. I'm seeing that Airtopia is the recommended course, since there's a lot of straight lines and a lot of plasma enemies appear. This does seem like one that I would probably use the second controller for. Yeah, it does say an enemy, not a rival. Somebody did theirs on Steam Guts 4 right before the tunnel where the train exits. There's a plasma mob. As soon as I got it, I turned around and fired it. I think I put the enemies on 4 handicap. You could also reduce them down to 1 if you're worried about them taking out other mobs. Celestia Valley, sometimes they're plasma enemies right at the start, and then a batch of enemies pass the fog with a random copy ability space on top. I got the plasma shot at level 5 straight towards the track right in the log, and it worked. I might have gotten lucky. That seems like a decent option. We've got a couple of choices here, so I guess we'll just kind of give each of them a try and see what works.
Air ride.
Real quick while I was thinking about it, though. There's no reason we can't do... Also, like, was it win a race, or was it just finish a race? Yeah, just finish a race with every rider. Alright, so we'll put on Bandana Waddle Dee. We'll kind of just, like, use the remaining characters here. So Bandana Waddle Dee is the next one.
Air ride.
They said Celestial Valley.
Bandana Waddle Dee.
As for this, I guess paper, because it's got good control, good flight. I don't really care about top speed or offense or health or anything like that.
Paper Star.
I am going to go ahead and make it 2 laps, just in case. And Riders 2, so me and one other AI. And then for CPU, switch those down to 1. Give them a bad star. Crank up their handicap. Just to make sure they'll be in the way as little as possible. Alright, let's try that and see what happens. So we're looking for the plasma that is past the log and then firing it into the actual log itself. Or like the one with the multiple things. So yeah, there's some here. I'll see one later, I'll just get rid of this. It was a pretty bad shot. Somebody else is saying they launched it from the close to the top of the waterfall. That seems like a good option as well. I definitely fired that before it ran out, whatever. guess we're just gonna, like, almost fall off the map here. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a good choice for this challenge. I'll give it one more attempt with a different character. So I think I remember the remaining characters. I think it was Rick, Noir, DDD, and Rocky. I'll give it one more attempt.
Rocky!
But if that doesn't work, I'll switch to a different... Switch to a different one.
Launch!
This is also the same post that I remember I had to, like, do the set amount of laps where it had to be 2 laps for holding the lead for 2 laps. It couldn't be any other number for some reason. Stick around this area real quick. I'm not gonna shoot sword. Yeah, I don't want to turn around. I want to go back this way. I suppose you could also get the copy ability randomly. Oh, well. Whee! You could also get it randomly from the stump, like the top of the tree. Could you thanks. I don't think you can go any farther than that. Alright. I was hoping for one to, like, spawn in here, but I'm not seeing one. So let's see what else we can find. Steel, sword. Anything I don't need. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I just don't think the waterfall idea is gonna work.
Final lap!
This just does not seem like the right course for it. The first one that came to mind in my mind was the steampunk one at the end, where it has that huge straightaway. I feel like that'd be a good one if the enemies show up there. I don't know if they do or not. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Wait. Might as well give it one more try. I mean... Even if there were enemies there, it wouldn't have stayed there. It wouldn't have worked. Alright, I don't think Celestia Valley is going to work for this. Steam Gust Forge. Yeah, that's what the other one here is saying, is Steam Gust Forge. That's the one I'm thinking of. I think that's a much better option. So we'll try Steam Gust Forge. This one right here. Switch 2... Rubber-DDD and Rick were the other two.
Rick.
So we'll see how this works. So they said right before the train exits, there's a plasma mob, and they turned around and fired it backwards. So that could be correct.
3, 2, 1, start.
I think for now we'll just kind of keep an eye on, yeah, where plasma is.
Plasma.
Seem to work, but that also isn't the straightaway I'm thinking of. If where I'm thinking of has a plasma mob, it'll be the right answer. Any plasmas here? This is the section I'm thinking of. No, there are not. This would also be a decent spot right here.
Final lap.
That's the game doing that, by the way. I'm not doing that quick turn to turn me around. Probably could have already figured that out, but just in case you hadn't. Yeah, I'm not seeing any plasma other than that first one that appeared. We'll go ahead and finish this race, and if I see another plasma, of course, I'll give it another try, but I think I'll look up another resolution. We might give this one more try. I might give all of them, like, 2 attempts for any possible solutions I see. This one's probably leaning towards a no, simply because, like, well, if there's no plasma, I can't exactly do it. Thus far, it ain't happening, so we'll see. Why are we screaming? I'm not hungry. There's a fighter. We're gonna ignore him. We'll take the low path. I don't think there's gonna be any of those down here. It looked like it was just ordinary enemies. Yeah. Plasma here on lap 2. Fire, needle. Ah, there is one. That's not going to be possible for me to get. I think this might actually be the right option then, if that plasma is there. That's like a really tough grab, though. That's going to be hard to get. But if you could do that, then maybe... Yeah, that is going to be a really tough one to grab, because it's on a island that's almost entirely boost pads. So that will not be easy.
More DDD.
Alright. This should be the last one for all the remaining characters that I've currently got. So I guess the good news is if you want to unlock all characters and you don't like doing online, at least for all of... You probably still get old costumes on the online, but at least for getting everybody, you don't have to do any online. Nor do you have to do it for getting all the air ride stages. See a plasma down there over by where the AI is. There's not much I can do about that because I'm not anywhere near it. If this is the solution, I might have to set it to more laps and kind of just wait around. Also, I didn't notice that copy ability was there. I could have been trying to use that. That is another option of just keep rolling over that until you get plasma and then give it a try. I don't expect to see plasma this time around, but it was on the right, I think. It was on that platform right there. I might try that with the copy ability and just try to hit for plasma and see if that seems like a feasible area in which I could get the thing to work. Excuse me, I picked that up. Yeah, this might be one where I have to watch a video for it, honestly, to see exactly where they're shooting from and exactly what direction. So, hold on. What is this? There we go. Pretty sure that was just a bot. It's fine. Usually they'll post in chat and I or a mod will delete them, but it's actually like a private message. If you are not a bot, however, please just say so in chat, and I will apologize. As anybody who's dealt with AI knows, there's just certain wording or phrasing you always see of like, that looks a little off. Yeah, there totally is a copy ability thing here. Take a few tries. Let's try. I think I'm seeing plasma in there. Alright, I guess Flash doesn't allow you to go backwards like that. Thanks, Flash. I think this one will be watching a video on my end to try to figure it out. Excuse me. Alright, fine. Nope, didn't look like it.
Finish.
Alright, let's watch an actual video for this. Where are they? No, they are in that spot. Give me a minute, I'm just going to be watching a little bit. This is not a long video, thankfully. Yeah, we do need to turn anti-reverse off. That is true. I don't think that was the be-all, end-all reason that I was not managing to get it, but still. Okay, I think I see that. I'm not sure if you can keep plasma for that long, though, is the real issue. I'm not sure how they managed to do that.
Kirby.
Make it a little bit easier. I don't think it matters what character you select. I do want to change my vehicle. If they're using Wagon Star, I don't really think that's gonna matter, but it might, so...
Launch.
Okay. I was supposed to say, as long as I can see where I need to fire from, we'll give this a go.
3, 2, 1, start.
So we're looking for a plasma. Oh, also I forgot to change the settings, so let me back out. So I forgot I need to turn anti-reverse off. There we go. Everything else can stay the same. And then it'll give us a, different AI, so no Deroach this time. But it doesn't really matter. No charging with Wagon Star, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't think we can make it back here in time, but we'll try. It might be a little bit more doable with the Wagon Star specifically because you don't get anything from boosting, so... Something like that. Hey, there we go. Alright, there's your answer. There you go. And that just leaves the one that we literally cannot get right now, which is the finish race with every rider. Because we've still... Oh, I still need to do a race with Gooey. Well, we'll do that real quick. We'll hop onto Fantasy Meadows and do a one-lap race, so it won't take any time.
Gooey.
I'll put on the Chariot. Why not?
Chariot.
I haven't been using the Chariot a bunch. And I do like it, so... Seems like a good choice. Sorry, DDD. I'm going to keep the weight penalty on, even though we all know it will not matter. It really will not matter. He could be level 9, but with a Slick Star, it ain't happening.
3, 2, 1, start. Final lap.
No needle for me, I guess. Bye, Scarfy. Yeah, 23 seconds. Not hard. Alright, so we'll come back to that last one once we've got all the riders unlocked. So, if you're tired of me doing the air ride challenges, good news. They're all basically done. That is currently all I can do for air ride. So now comes the big question, since I'm not really feeling online mode tonight, is do we do top-down or do we do city trial? I want to take a look at the city trial challenge board here. Where was Star? He was somewhere around here, I think. There he is. I was about to say, at least I thought he was kind of towards the middle. So yeah, fall for 6 seconds after only boosting once. I'm not quite sure what that means. Like, I get the concept of it, but we already know these are kind of awkward in how they phrase it. It says, boost once, then press and hold the boost button to continue falling for the required amount of time without respawning. So most people are saying, find a star that glides, go to the volcano, get up to like the glass platform garden thing, go as high as you can, then hold the boost button. Okay, so yeah, it is what I thought it was, but yeah, I could also see how that could be misinterpreted. So yeah, we'll give that a try to get Starman. I think I'll pass on Gooey. I'll take somebody with a good glide like Scarfy. And as for the stadium match, I'll probably go for, actually, that's fine. I'll probably go for skydiving or target flight, since there's like a hit, like 20,000 points or whatever, hit like a total amount amongst all the play sessions. And I like those matches, so.
3, 2, 1, start!
It feels weird to be back in City of Trial after so long, after doing the story mode and doing the air ride stuff, but we are back. Also, yes, I did see that Shadow Star. I just didn't want to miss out on Glide and Top Speed, because those are going to be what we need the most for doing this. Well, now it's gone. Cool! Even when somebody doesn't steal it, the game says, no, you can't have it. Well, we'll just hang around on... Nope, I don't want the Formula Star, thanks. Hang around until I find something that's... That was weird. Never seen one of those there before, just like a random box of thing. Maybe it's because the AI destroys them normally, so you don't get to see them. I don't know. There might have been something hidden in there, but I guess not. I guess it's just a prop, if nothing else. We'll wait for a wing star or a transform star or a paper star to show up, I guess. This will be our best 3 options, I think. Items become gigantic. That's fine, I guess. Makes it easier to see, if nothing else. Well, no glide for me on that. Magic book. You can select high jump in the next stadium event. Oh, is that what the books do? It's like big bad. So either they intentionally force one on to you, so being like, okay, this is one you can pick, or they let you know ahead of time one of your options. So the whole book gives you knowledge thing. That's kind of cool. There's a wing star. Let's go with that. I'm curious, yeah. So if you hop off the compact star, it's just gone. It immediately disappears. If you do want to keep it for whatever reason. Multicolored crystal shimmer. Well, I know where that is. Let's take a look down there, shall we? Unless that's supposed to be a stadium prediction, but usually it would say stadium prediction. So I don't think it is. What's going on down here? Maybe it was a stadium prediction. I don't know. These normally drop items, so I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary here. Reward rings appeared. Okay. Also...
Dragoon.
I'm gonna go out of my way for that, but if I do find it, that's obviously very good. We might be able to get the height necessary at this point.
Freeze.
Can I get the height necessary? Yes. Unfortunately, it's not going to help with glide much. This is just a bunch of boost and charge. Wasn't enough height on glide, but maybe we'll get lucky in here. He's also got a piece of the Dragoon. If you get the Dragoon, this would be an easy challenge. Anybody could do it at that point. Drop on the Dragoon. Oh, don't give me weight. I don't need that. Wow, that was only one glide for all that. That's pretty lame. This is just going to require more glides. Remember last time I had an issue where I was like, oh, I'll give myself 30 seconds to be able to get up there, and it was not anywhere close, so we're going to try for like 40 seconds. Work. Actually find a box here. These are glide. They're not showing up all of a sudden. Okay, there's one. Alright, I need that to not happen, thanks. I don't really care about this, so that's fine, I guess. Nope, I didn't want that. Okay. Down. Boost.
Five, four, three.
Yeah, no, you gotta get way more height than that. Okay. So you have to, like, hard focus it then. So I thought 12 glide on a wing star would be enough, but it was not. I know there was something to do with Big Battle that I needed to do. And I think it was like getting 5 kills total across Big Battle. There was definitely something I needed to do here that involved getting the power to make you gigantic.
Fire.
go? Got me that time. I don't know if I have to get him specifically with something else, but
Fire.
oh, there we go. Defeat 5 in a single match. That was where I was pulling number 5 from. Would probably be easier if you had more opponents, but that's okay. We still got it. That's the important thing. So that's at least one off the checklist. Yeah, that glide one's gonna be rough though. You now play Big Battle 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Defeat 8 in a single match. Yikes. Big Battle 3 is 10 in a single match. That might have been the other one. Defeat a riders a total of 50 times. So yeah, maybe we just need to be doing Big Battle more if it comes up. I'm going to keep trying for that glide one, though, because that seems like it's going to be a little tough. It seems like basically you just need to get a good glide thing and just focus entirely on glide, nothing else. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time here, though. I'm going to grab this right away.
Shadow Star.
This will do until we find a very good glide star. I think I've seen this layout of the trees before. They look a lot larger than they normally were. Maybe that's my imagination, but I don't think they were quite that tall before. Yeah, I'll still go for other stuff if I see it. Like if I break open a box and there's no glide, I'm not just gonna ignore the contents. Attacks of stolen items. I see one, so I'm not really sure I would call that a band. I think I would just call that one. I'd love to be able to get a whole bunch of items, but unfortunately, he's gonna have to slow down. There we go. There's some glide in there. Excuse me. We're not going with that, oh, hey, congratulations for defeating that enemy. Your reward is the AI deciding to kill you. Fall in the... Oh, it's over there, okay. Explosive that I do not want. We're doing a glide 5. That is definitely not going to be enough. There goes that one. Nope, I don't want minus glide. Want a different minus glide. If I could get a Dragoon, that would be great. I think I am going to avoid top speed from here on out, though, because I don't think... I think if I have any more, it's going to start getting difficult to control the vehicle. picked one up anyway because I couldn't avoid it. Everyone's riding UFOs. Not quite sure what you mean, but okay. Ah, there we go. Pieces for grabbing. Suppose you've got the last one. You do have the last one. Okay, let's turn around. Oh, you somehow got a piece I already had. Okay. I thought I had 2 pieces and that was the last piece. That was the only reason I went for him. Come back around and get it. Okay, 10. Quickly check on the map. I don't see any flashing things like, oh hey, there's a vehicle piece here for a legendary machine. Secret room open. That's got a bunch of weight in it, but I am near that, so let's go ahead and grab it, I guess. If the game would be so kind. There we go. Makes it easier to stop, at least I think that's what it is. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Second secret room or something? Oh, there was. I can't get rid of this, so that's unfortunate. If I could... Where did that AI go? Back here. Come on. I get it? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's the hard part done. Also, that's a new island, so I do want to land on it, because there's one for landing on all the islands. Air right now. Excuse me. Oh, I can't get in the air. Well, I did all that work for nothing then. I can't get off this island unless I go there. That sucks. Why would you design the island like that? That's so rude. I easily could have gotten that done. Skydive, I guess. I think we hit all the... Just in case we haven't hit any of the air glider records, this will basically guarantee it. I know I should be doing other ones, but if there is one, then at this point we're set. Like, I don't even need to hold the controller. Nope, I don't even need to fly farther by doing that. I think we're good with just this. It's gonna push us easily over 1,000. Gonna let it do its thing. See the game speeding up. It knows everybody else has dropped out by this point. There's 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 2.7, 2.8, almost 3,000 yards. So yeah, if there was any records, I think we're good. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any records for air gun. Probably because I already used it before, but just to like double check and make sure. Alright. Third verse, same as the first.
3, 2, 1, start!
Any good star? Yeah, there's a shadow star nearby. I'll grab that.
Shadow
So
Star!
glide on the rail. If I can figure out how to get there. I'm actually not sure how to do that. There's also a glide. I think we can get to it from here, though I'm gonna break this open first. It's a good call. It's still there. I guess not. Won't increase it a ton, but some top speed would be good. Oh, there's at least a turn in there. Okay. Boxes are tiny! Transform star down there. I think I'm gonna lean towards no, just because of how ridiculous this one is. I don't think Transform's gliding version is going to cut it here. I think it's going to have to be Wing, Paper, or Dragoon, if I can find Dragoon. But I'm not going to go out of my way for Dragoon. I think it'll just be Wing or Paper. Star. Grab that momentarily. There's a glide. Perfect. Right, how we doing? 3. Yeah, we're gonna need more than 3. Strategies can sometimes give things. Wheelie Bike, I'm gonna not damage you because you slowly but steadily become one of my favorites, at least for main racing mode. See how we can do in terms of getting up there, because there might be some glides up here on the island. There's one. Nothing I can see yet. That's a piece of something. That is Dragoon. So I'll keep my eyes out for it, like I said, but I'm not gonna like go. Okay, I wasn't expecting Gigantus. And what is going on? Why do I have 3 different pieces for legendary machines that are all different? Taking all these glides too. movement. Wow, we really did not get a lot of glide out of that. Didn't have a bunch to begin with, but still. I think I'm good on top speed. I'm going to avoid that for the time being. Really going to help me. Get that? Nope. Alright, I guess I can't get that. No, 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 no. We're not going to follow me around. Three gigantic parts, but I want that one back. Oh, what? Now all of a sudden, you're not interested in fighting me anymore. Yeah, all of a sudden he's just mysteriously and conveniently taken off. Yeah, I don't want to swap machines. I'm good with what I have here. Oh, you could crush buildings while you're big? I didn't know about that. Yeah, those two were just destroyed. I wonder if I should try to find more of those and destroy more of the buildings. There's another piece up there.
Gigantus!
Oh, I picked up 2 pieces of Dragoon. Shouldn't that have been all I needed? He doesn't have a piece. Excuse me? Fine, if you're gonna complete one, then I might as well complete one. I know this isn't a glider, but it's gonna have to do.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grabbing that big old tank down there. Alright, well, since I couldn't get Dragoon, since my pieces kept getting stolen, we're doing versus Gigantus. Oh, good, look what you've wrought.
3, 2, 1, go!
Good thing I have a very strong, very durable machine for this. Well, that didn't hit me that hard. Three. 4. Stomach, stop screaming like you're dying. You're not even hungry. Yeah, if I fail this one, it is going to be because time ran out. It is not going to be because they actually got me. Thing on the front, which is now as far away from anything as possible, so that's good. There we go. I don't know if the AI, the other one, was helping me or if he was controlling that, but he died anyway and did not get any points. I don't know if that was on the list for defeat Gigantus. Oh yeah, sure enough it was. City Trial compilation. Interesting. Give me 1 minute because the dogs are barking. Guess it worked out because you got to watch this. I'm just gonna go and let this play because I haven't seen this before. Curious if this will unlock anything or if it's just the movie that it's showing. Or if it'll be like, hey, you get this additional little thing. I guess this was the defeating Gigantus, I'm assuming. And away everybody goes, all using the wing star. How fitting. How fitting. Yeah, so that was for collecting the parts, I guess. This was just a little sticker thing. Start building while riding Gigantus. That would not be difficult to do. The most difficult part of that would be getting Gigantus, not actually using it. Heck, I destroyed a couple of the buildings just using the thing that makes your machine and character larger. So it wouldn't be that hard to just run them all over. Alright, there's a Shadow Star.
3, 2, 1,
Go
start!
for that for the time being. Let's see what else we
Shadow
got.
Star!
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for it until we get it. My neighbor's dog really cannot decide what it wants to be. Does it want to be a husky? Does it want to be a dishwasher that's clogged? Like, what does it want to be? Annoying, by the way. Annoying is the answer. And it immediately goes back to husky. Let's see. In there, I will take my top speed though. Make the machines power up. That's fine, but I am already kind of near this, so do this first. It was rewarded. That was something I need. Sorry, Chariot. Less sorry to tank. There is a paper one there, but I'm going to leave that one alone. Hop, however. Inside the building, I may not get to this one in time. Yep, sure enough. It even disappeared right when I tried to get to it. It knew. Hey, I don't think the Warp Star's bad. I think the Warp Star is a very viable choice. It's just not what we need for this challenge specifically.
Jet!
We want Jet right now. Health. Alright, we'll take Wing again.
Wing Star!
That was going to be a good glider choice. Glide 5. We still got plenty of time, and I think we're doing okay here. This will be 6. Controls are flipped. Oh, great. Keep control and don't do anything crazy here. Luckily, it's just flipped and not rotated 90 degrees, so it could definitely be worse. Inverted sucks, but it's not, like, impossible or anything. So that's 12. See that glide over there. that. That will be good. Ooh, barely, though. Yeah. I had a feeling those were glides because of how close that one was to the thing. The little boost panel that sends you up that I didn't want to go on. Cutter. Eh. I don't need cutter, but I mean, I'll take it. It's here. It's about to start. Where is that? Over here. Wait a minute. Hey! I was hoping that would be one of the achievements of, like, winning just by default, but it wasn't a challenge, but I did do it, so I only got to see that happen. I don't think it can happen in the actual stadium, though. I think it's safe to say we've done enough challenges with just one other AI that at least one AI is guaranteed to pick one with you, so it's only going to happen in online mode, where there are no CPUs. Like 17, I think that's one shy of max, so if we can't get it with this, I don't know what to tell you. There's 2 more glides right there. Do it first. Alright. This time. I was gonna say, that had to have been over 6 seconds. I'm very sure. I was watching the timer, and I'm not one of the people that counts too fast on timers. You can thank Majora's Mask for that. It's always a really good challenge to get people when they say they're, like, good at guessing on time of, like, okay, now hold your phone away from you and count to 10 seconds. Or, like, I'll hold your phone, and when you say stop, then I'll get stopped on a stopwatch. Almost everybody counts too fast. They'll think like, oh, that was pretty close to 10 seconds, and it'll be like 6.5 seconds. I don't really think there's anything I need or want for Stadium. That's what that was. It was like, did I blow up a fire hydrant or something?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Health, I guess.
1. Time.
Never a bad one to pick up.
Stadium.
What do we got? We do have Skydive on here. I don't think we've done this boss, though. Machine will put you at disadvantage. Oh, fine. Alright. Let's do single race. I'll do the recommended because I don't think we've done Race Fantasy Meadows. And since it wants you to compete in like X amount of them, I think this is one that I have not done yet.
2, 1, go!
So I don't think it's just race in general. I think it's a race for each map. Check the secrets. Already done. That wasn't even 10 seconds. That was like, what, 8.5, 9, I think? Somewhere in that realm. I don't know, it was 10. It was 10. My mistake. It still wasn't close, though. Cool, there's Starman. Yeah, there is one in here that's, like, doing X amount of different events. I just don't remember where it is. But there is one. That's all field events. We still have not seen Fog, which is another one on here. Let's start from the right on this one. We kind of did top to bottom, and then we did left to right. Let's do right to left. So that's collecting the Gigantus parts. That's just kind of is going. Right every machine in Sky at least once. What are we missing? Oh, that makes sense. No big surprise there. That's unlock the Hydra parts. That's doing the skydiving. High jump, fly continuously for 15 seconds to the jet star. That doesn't seem too bad. I do want to do more of the skydiving, though, just because it's also fun. Clear after passing through 100-point rings 12 times. Clear without taking damage. Get 1,000 points on target flight. Get a perfect score of 200 points. Get 80 points to the bulk star. Oh, God. That's going to be rough. Drag races would be good as well. So I should be looking for drag races, I guess. Drag races, target flight, and skydiving. I am going to quickly do that, that one air ride thing. We'll just do a one lap of the shortest course, just to mark off that we've done that with Starman. And then that will just leave Magalore.
Air ride.
This will not take too long. Where are ya? There you are.
Starman.
We'll put you on Wheelie Bike.
Wheelie bike.
This makes me wonder if I went back to Air Ride, how good Wheelie Bike would be there. Wonder if it's as good in that game as it is this one, or if it's gotten a buff. I'm curious to know if it is actually as good, or if something changed to make it good on this one. Can I help you? Beat me, but that's fine. Oh, never mind, he didn't beat me. Cool.
Finish.
Let's say it's just finish the race. It's not win with the character, but beat him anyway. So it worked out. I'm gonna check that one more time. I think it should be 20 of 21. Yep. So it is just, wherever I said it was. My brain's thinking Marks, but now I'm looking right at him. Magalore. Yeah, it is Magalore. Before we go to that checklist, let's grab some stuff from the shop. We've got some points here. Our machines, machine part wise. Got everything here. Decals. Alright, I guess we're starting on. Excuse me. Guess we're starting on these. Icons. These are a lot cheaper than the other stuff we've been picking up recently. Those that we have left. Not too terribly many. Most of these look like the actual stars themselves. Slowly but steadily picking them up. Alright, back to that checklist. So, is there a Magalore available? Enter all secret rooms. Yeah, that's just waiting. That's literally just a case of waiting for secret rooms to unlock. That's all that is. We could try Starman, sure. I used him in a race, but that was like a 20-second lap. It wasn't exactly interesting. Yeah, we'll give him a go here. You can see why I wanted to do the air ride one first, in terms of it's easier because there's just not luck-based stuff like this involved. And you could literally just be here waiting at this point. I think I am going to take that Warp Star. Ugly pattern and all.
Warp Star.
For those that missed it, that got put on there by accident at one point. I just never bothered to fix it. Ooh, actually.
Wheelie bike.
Can I take that? Yeah, thanks. That thing that was directly in front of me that you somehow did not pick up the first time?
Wheel.
Yeah, it's not holding out much hope for getting a legendary part that quickly. In the ground, but can't glide, gets bigger when jumping. That's fine, I was not going in here with it. Planning to keep it long term. This is more a wait for a Shadow Star or something else I like that is good at gliding to show up. Boxes contain the same items. Oh, gross, the drill. No thanks. Something better in these. Oh, glide, how fitting. Going to Shory Ramen's so good. And I'll stop talking about the Europe trip as frequently as I have been on my streams. I will say, without going into detail with that, that is definitely like the defining thing that happened to me this year, unless something goes horribly wrong between now and the end of the year.
Shadow Star.
But I would consider this one overall a net positive. Still some negatives, but I'd say a net positive. It's good, because given how the 2020s have been going, I think we're overdue. Not just me, I mean, like, literally everyone is overdue. There was like, rare boxes, I think. But there wasn't. Like that. Hi, Grand Wheelie. Oh, don't hit the wall. That's going to slow you down to ridiculous amounts for some reason. Don't get much out of him, so I think I'm just going to pass. I don't have enough time to defeat him now. Since we are going for, like, the skydiving slash target flight, I might lower the time from 7 minutes to, like, 4. Something that'll make the stadium events go by faster. I don't need, like, a ruthlessly strong machine for either of those events. It needs to be okay, but it doesn't have to be, like, maxed out in everything by any stretch of the word. Time could end right now, and I'd be confident with this in either of those categories.
Fire.
And of course, if neither of those show up, I'll try to pick something that I'm confident I haven't seen. I'll actually be fighting numerous enemies. Perhaps I will. We'll see what happens. Legendary piece? Nope. I don't actually think it's going to be happening on this map. I think if there was a legendary vehicle going to show up, we would have seen it by now. Hi! Aw. Where'd he go?
Fighter.
Because I felt like it, that's why. And also, like, realistically, how many times have they tried to pull that off on me? I probably should have tried to steal his vehicle, because I don't think that's happened yet. But hey, 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 we don't need to be doing that. Glides this time around. Let's say, we gotta be, like, at or near max, and sure enough, let's do 17. Back in full, so we're okay there. Anything I really need, and not really. Boost in defense at the lowest, and those aren't really important for what I'm going to be shooting for. Defense. Quick trip to City in the Sky, see if there's anything up there. More glides, yes, that's clearly what I was missing out on. Well, if we get one of those defeat your rivals ones, we might be in an okay spot now. So we just picked up some offense. How are we on that? 17? Yeah, that's basically max. I don't remember if it's 16 or 18, but it's close enough either way. What do we got? Target flight is in here. I think I'm gonna go with target flight. This one is just like trying to get high scores as opposed to other ones where I'm not quite sure what they're asking for. I'd have to copy them down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Of course. Let's take the fall of shame. Harder to hit. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna try for it. The minute I saw it start to close, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Did the AI get literally nothing? Like, both rounds they got nothing? Oh, I got 10. I got 10 points. It must have just been showing round 2, where he got nothing. Still funny, though. Yeah, let's change out the rules and set the timer for lower. That's fine. Yeah, let's set it for like that. Oh, you can also exclude specific ones. So if you're just trying to do like skydive or target flight, you can just turn all these off. Okay, well that makes this way easier then. I'll just keep those on. And then we'll just do one or the other. Way, way easier. Close the door each time you play. I don't know why you turn the field events off. There's probably a reason, but since we want to see every event, obviously I'll be keeping those. Yeah, we'll stick to target flight and skydive for now. Anything I'm interested in here. Maybe the transform one if I can't find anything later on, but for now I'll not worry about it. Jet bike. I'll take bike. I'll take wheelie bike.
Wheelie bike.
I know this thing's terrible at gliding, but this is not a long-term choice. This is a get around the city and collect things faster choice. Treasure stars appeared. Oh, let's go for this one, I guess. Hello. Oh, turn around and get that. There we go. Thanks. Ooh, he was big mad about that. Well, too bad. You can do this. Really is not going to be much good here. We're not on a like gliding-based thing. If I see Bulk Star and I can't find anything else, I might try to do the 80 points of the Bulk Star. Won't stop, won't stop. Alright. Chariot, I like it, but that's not going to be any good for a gliding-based challenge. So you can't fool me, I heard that. I don't know how Leo would be on target flight or skydive. They'd probably be fine on skydive, but I don't know about target flight. Vehicle here before time runs out. I'll break this and then check the garage. Oh, there we go. Good timing.
Paper Star. Wheelie bike.
I know what I want. That's what I want. There we go. We got plenty of glides, so we're okay on that. Nope, that's not what I want.
Sleep.
Track down a legendary part. I don't really want Leo for this, but I mean, if I found it. We've got a Leo and a Dragoon piece.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Whee! Here's how this will look on Stadium. I was about to say, it'll probably give you multiple different, like, target flights and stadiums. I think there was this one, which was hit, like, survive, or get to the bottom without getting hit. Because not all these are the same. Like, the skydive ones, I think, were just any skydive, but I don't know about some of the others. I don't start taking mine now. I know there was one for... Oh, of course. I get hit by the last laser, and I'm looking to get 12 100-point rings, and I got 11. And he fell to his death, so that's what he gets for taking them all. You get nothing. You lose. Yeah, I think both of those will be ones I can try for. Don't hit the lasers and try to get 12 of those 100-point rings. Getting the 12 100-point rings might have been on Skydive 1, but I'm pretty sure that was also a Skydive 2.
3, 2, 1.
That also does mean if you're looking for a specific one, like if there's 3 Kirby Melees, just put on Kirby Melee and the odds of that appearing are going to be pretty high, if not guaranteed. Yeah, I'll take Transform.
Transform Star.
I would take Chariot if I wasn't doing a gliding thing, so... It's alright, though. Got boxes appeared all over, alright.
Fighter.
Oh, come on. There we go, that's more like it. I want a little bit more turning control here. So primarily top speed, huh? Okay. Good to avoid top speed from now on. Sure, they're being pulled by gravity. What do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I was about to say, like, towards the ground, towards each other, towards a specific target. Interesting ability for Starman. I think that's probably not one I would use. The other one's here. I say that was either Leo or Dragoon. I couldn't tell which. There's too many things in the way for me to tell until I grabbed it. Oh, you've also got a Leo part. Gordos are falling from the sky. A lot of stuff is falling from the sky this time around. The meteors last round, and then the boxes earlier this round, and now the Gordos here. That's a good way, I think. There's a spot I can really maneuver around you. Let's do this. Evidently, they're not falling up here. Using the old Terraria strats. Leo? Nope. Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we're good. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Skydive 2. Alright, so again, we're trying to not get hit and get at least 12 of the 100-point rings. Which we got very close on last time, but did not manage to do. Because the AI was a little stinky jerk and decided to take them all. I don't think I'm pulling it off here either, so I'm going to try to go for the no damage. There we go. I'm going to consider falling off the map also damage, so I'm just going to do this. And then we get to watch him fall and maybe fall off the edge again. Oh, nope, he didn't do it that time. Or if he did, we never got to see it. He actually almost won, but nope, still not enough. Alright, cool, that's clear without taking damage. What was the other skydive one that was over here? Other than just the getting all the points. Yeah, 'cause that's 10,000 points. We could probably get that in 1-2 more rounds. Yeah, that was Skydive 2 for the point rings. I think we'll probably just stick to Skydive 2 for the time being. That'll be easy enough. For that defeating rider with a revenge mark, I don't know how to make that appear. I assume they have to, like, kill your machine once or twice. That seems like a plug in a player 2 one and knock him out a couple times, and have player 2 knock out player 1. We'll see, though.
3, 2, 1, start!
There was get 80 points with Bulk Star. The problem is I don't remember if that was Target Flight 1 or 2.
Shadow Star!
If I remember it off the top of my head, I probably would take that Bulk Star and just roll with that for a bit. But since I don't, I guess we'll pass.
Plasma!
Marco's thundered on the scene. Alright, where is he? Hey, no, I want... Thank you. Windshield wipers of death. His eye is a vulnerable target, but unfortunately I'm not close enough to him to be able to do much about that. There we go. Bye, Kracko. Thanks for coming to hang out. Excuse me? I swear, every time you defeat a boss in this game, the game's like, hey, we're gonna reward you by making sure you die.
1 star!
There's the revenge marker. Yeah, I would love to take that person down now.
Shadow Star!
I don't know, where are they? Oh, come on, I definitely hit him just then. Oh, hey, the sandbag. Destroy lots of pallets to drop. I didn't know that part about it. That's gonna give us... Yeah, you destroy the pillar and I'll destroy you. That seems like a good idea. Grab this. Oh, now all of a sudden you're trying to run away, huh? Okay, come on, game. If you want me to actually destroy somebody with a revenge mark over the head, you're gonna have to not do things like that. Can destroy it. Okay, he wasn't attacking and also was behind me, so very impressed he managed to do that.
2, 1.
Oh, and we're out of time now. Awesome. Yeah, the revenge marker one's gonna have to be done with 2 people. AI is just too erratic, moving around like crazy. Well, the good news is, since I lost so many things because he killed me twice, this might actually be relatively easy to control.
3, 2, 1.
Plus, it's on a decently naturally controllable vehicle as well with the Warp Star. I hit 11 again. I did. All right. And we're not getting anything. Oh, weird. The gravity just, like, changed at the end there. Alright, that's the skydive one done. At least for the total points. I'll just stick to the right side here for now. Was there any other skydiving one? I don't think there was. Oh, no, there was. The 100-point rings. So we'll go for that. Yeah, that revenge marker is definitely going to be a two-player one. I'll do that at some point, but for right now, we'll just kind of roll with whatever we got. Turbo, Hop, and Vampire, I don't want any of those.
3, 2, 1.
Rex Wheelie, nope. Wing, Wheelie Scooter, Tank. Hey!
Shadow Star.
Gonna be needing that health as it turns out. Push the portals. See one if I can get to it. There we go. That'll help with stats a decent amount. I feel like we're good on top speed. I don't think I want any more if I can avoid it. This, however, I do want. Hey, the fog, at long last. It exists. I know there was one for just like traveling X amount of distance while the fog was going on. There it is. I don't know why you wouldn't, like, I guess you would just, some people would try to stop and not move at all, or move very slowly, maybe? That one only seems hard in the fact you have to wait for fog to decide to show up like I did. And it might just take a long time. I don't think makes things bigger might be the key. I don't think it will be, but you know what? You do you. There's so many turns. Like I have way more than 8, now 10. Transformation machines, no thanks. I'm good. I don't know, that was the controller versing thing. I thought that was the, that was the windshield wipers. But nope. I guess we're going over here now. Not sure what that did. Not the plasma, but the other one. Battle Chariot, thanks. Defense is fine, I guess. I don't really need that. Oh, he's got a Leo part. Ow. I was very impressed we managed to throw that from all the way over there while not facing in that direction.
Time.
Yeah, that feels like a pretty good set. Offense is low, but who cares? That one. I wish you could pin ones of like, hey, instead of just recommended like, hey, remind yourself you need to be doing this one for a challenge.
3, 2, 1, go!
No, we're not going to be stealing my stuff again. Yeah, we're going to be stealing my stuff again. Alright, well. Let's just, do that. See, if weight counted towards fall speed, if I knew it did, I'd be going for weight. I'd be just like trying to get down to the middle section as fast as I could, just to stop the AI from immediately hogging everything. It's weird that they go for that, because like the 100-point values aren't even the highest value rings there. There's 200-point rings, 500-point rings. Like, I don't know why they're so insistent on going for the hundreds.
3, 2, 1, start!
This is new. I don't remember seeing these down here. It's always been the crystals before. Interesting. Alright, Battle Rocket Jet Wing Slick. Oh god, not Slick Star.
Winged star!
Anything that's not the Slick Star. I'd rather keep the Compact Star than use the Slick Star. That one intentionally got nerfed. Stole items. Hope they like fireworks. Yeah, can we stop with that stupid water spout thing? Thanks. Did I seriously hit him dead on and not have him drop a single thing? Hi. Of course, that's why. That's why I couldn't do any damage. They were waiting for the AI to come find him. You can have that Gordo. I don't want it.
Plasma! Shadow
We're
star!
a little late. Okay, better late than never. That's the UFO. Do want to get that plus all. No, don't do that. It literally put that directly, and I do mean directly behind that box so you couldn't see it.
Swerve star!
That plus all. Mine anyway. Oh, that was such a cheap trick. I'm gonna be getting the Dragoon, sorry. Especially not when he's got the other two pieces to it. And all of a sudden, I'm who knows where now. Yeah, I'd have to knock both pieces out in under 30 seconds. That ain't gonna happen. Hey, don't do that. Nope. Oh, I've got to sit here and wait, don't I? Alright. Whenever you're done with whatever you're doing. Don't crash into it, just take it. There you go. Health back.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
I want to point out you could have had Dragoon. I don't know if Dragoon's actually good for skydiving or target flight. I think it might be a little too wild.
Stadium.
On something like distance gliding or even height gliding, absolutely no problem there, but yeah, I don't know about something like this. I think it might be too unwieldy.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but see what I mean? Like, there are other point values that are higher than the hundreds. So there's no reason for the AI to be targeting those. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Let's go for a 5, I think. That seems good enough for me. Did it give it to us? Yes. Alright, good. It's also one of the open block rewards, but I've been trying to not use those, so I probably won't. Also, I like that this says specifically offline. Like, I don't know if Gigantes isn't available online, or they don't want you to do it online for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to focus on the stadium ones right now. So yeah, that one we literally just have to wait for the halberd to actually appear, because I think that's one of the events we don't have. That one I could do if I want. I kind of want to stick to this side though. Finish without being hit by a beam or boosting. Those were the beam gauntlets. Let's switch that up then. There it is. I'm also going to switch characters because Starman Special is just not helpful. Why not? We don't use them much. Most of what I've been using is either Kirby, DeRoach, Knuckle Joe, Meta Knight, or DDD. And I guess a little bit of Marks, but we haven't really used Lolo and Lala that much. Wing, bike, wagon.
3, 2, 1, start.
Something interesting behind me. Hey, there we are. Good. First things first, run for all the health. Bye, Wagon Star. Oh, you're going with bulk, huh? Alright, interesting. This might be it. Excuse me. Thank you. I want machines to be able to fly more easily. Hey, get back here. not be getting that. Let's be taking those health extensions too. I think this ability to fly through the air to not be here anymore. Stop. Okay, this event can quit any time now. Thank you. That lasted way longer than most events do, it seemed like. There we go. Now, do I want the Wagon Star? No. But, he's gonna have the Shadow Star because this is not very well designed, and if you take something from somebody, you're basically giving up what you previously had, so if it was something you wanted, then not a good choice. But, no, I don't want that. Stop, stop, stop. He's got the last piece of the Dragoon, because of course he does. Oh, that was for Air Glide, I think. I was supposed to say, the Jet Star was needed for something, but I don't think it was for what we've got selected here. Nice!
Dragoon.
Would it be dickish to steal all those Dragoon pieces and then go back to Shadow Star? Yeah. Am I kind of considering doing that? A little bit. If there's any other... Not that I'm seeing.
3, 2, 1.
More blocks! Send them all! So going back to the whole, I don't know how well Dragon would do on this because it's been unwieldy. This is one of them. So no boosting and no getting hit by the lasers. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be doable. Just gonna let this one ride through, I think. I wonder if the Wagon Star would count because you're not boosting. Maybe you could do it with a Wagon Star since it can't boost. That might be a good option. Maybe we'll give that a try. Also, there's the Alt Knuckle Joe color finally. Yeah, we'll give that a try. I'm going to look for Wagon Star and try that one. That seems feasible at the very least. Because then you could just go, like, wicked, wicked slow to avoid all the lasers.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, keeping out for Wagon. And there is a Wagon there. Somewhere. Thanks, I wasn't anywhere near hitting Y on my controller for that, but...
Wagon Star.
Alright, now I got what I want. Bulk Star, yeah, I'll stick with Wagon. This might be a good one to be very careful with my stats and not going overboard. He says there's a bunch of rare boxes appear. That's great. I'm going to go back down here. There we go. Okay, just because I can't boost doesn't mean I can't stop. It does mean I can't stop. Alright. right, because some of them are fakes. Be gone, Slickstar. Nobody wants you. Nope, I don't want to switch machines. This is what I want to keep. That, however, I do not want to keep. No flash. Good at where we're at, honestly. We don't have a lot of weight. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't been seeing a lot of weight icons. Which is a bit worrying, because I think weight, if it does allow you to stop more effectively, is one that I want to be looking for. Either they're not appearing or the AI's got them all. One of the two. Rare boxes appeared all over. Again. There's some weight. Thanks, I don't really need Leo, but... The good news about the rare boxes appearing is because these can have the legendary parts, so you got a pretty good shot at finding them. Yeah, I don't really think I need or want any more unless there's weight. Weight's the only one I'm kind of like, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Top speed, this is plenty, honestly.
5,
defense, those are fine.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Time.
We'll see how this does. The big problem is it's still very easy that I screw this up, because, like I said, I wanted to go low on stats, and it's like, hey, how about some rare boxes twice in a row that give you a lot of things?
3, 2, 1, go!
Remember, you don't have to win, it's just you have to not get hit. I have no idea how I'm going to do this one effectively. Okay, there's that. Next. Yeah, we're just going to not take that ramp. Oh, I just screwed myself, didn't I? Might be able to fit through there. Oh, wow, I actually did. Okay, I think I see where I need to go. It's right after those cross back. Like that. Alright, I didn't hit any lasers. I don't think I had to win. I think it just said finish without hitting lasers. Does that count for no boost? Because this vehicle can't boost, so maybe. No, it was just finished without getting hit by a beam. Unless that was on a different thing, it could have been on a completely different one. No, I did say without getting hit by a beam or boosting. Yikes, that's a rough one then. I feel like that one's almost luck at that rate. Or maybe intentionally taking a very slow machine. I don't know. I think for the time being, we're going to take a quick break so I can go use the bathroom, and then we will figure out where we go from here. Might look at other events to do other than that one. We just unlocked one, so maybe we'll see what we can do there. All right, I will be back in a moment. Where did I set my controller? Probably should have paid attention to that before I left. Oh, it's behind my mic. That's probably why I didn't see it. Duh. Alright, so keep an eye out for Gigantes, since that's the one machine I haven't ridden. Use your special 3 times in a single match. I don't feel like that's that hard to do. You probably would need to look out for the special things. Collecting the parts, that's just a time-based thing. Collect them on the checklists. For Hydra parts, I don't know if I've gotten them all. I've gotten all the Dragoon parts, though. High jump. Fly continuously for 15 seconds with the Jet Star. I think we could probably do that one. Let's switch it up to high jump for the required thing. So yeah, we'll just focus on... Well, actually, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to switch characters to get somebody with better gliding ability. I don't know how Lo and La do. Maybe they do okay. Flight speed on Scarfy is not great, but it's about lift, so Starman would also be a good one. Sure. We'll go back to Starman. I'll switch the time back to... Yep, I got it. Thanks. Switch back to 7 minutes to be able to get more stats / find a Jet Star, because it's entirely possible it might not show up in 4 minutes. And we'll see what happens. This time, the stadium contest is... No. No, really? Insert the scene with Gilbert Gottfried and Aladdin saying, oh boy, what a big surprise. I'm about to have a heart attack and die from that surprise. Don't you even think about it, buddy.
Jet Star.
Alright, this is one I like the concept of and I love the look of, but it is admittedly not a star that I use very often. This thing flies extremely fast in the air. That's basically its only real... pro. It's about average, slightly below average at everything else from what I remember. So we'll see how she handles. She turns pretty well. I know I picked up a couple turns already, but still. HP's a little low, but it's not Shadow Star low, which is what I'm used to. Whoa! Going insane. This event's funny for like 5 seconds. After the 15-second mark is passed, it's not funny anymore. It's more of the, okay, I'd like to go back to playing my game now, please. Keep an eye out for the Gigantes. I said I would. Cutter. Alright, well. He just drove right into his own thing. Well, I'll take the punishment for the crime of hitting him with Cutter, but when it comes to driving into that Gordo, that was all him. I meant to grab that, but I did not, so oh well. Maybe check the garage. Reward rings appeared. Didn't grab that one. Oh, there we go. Pass through 5 in a single event. Let's make it 7. Ah, nope. 6 it is. Okay. How are we doing on these? Looking okay now. Whoa! Yeah, when that thing gets off the ground, it really just starts going insanely fast. Which actually makes it pretty decent for a drag race if you, if it's one that's got a ramp. If it's got a ramp, like, you are in with a pretty good chance. If not, maybe not, but if there's a ramp, you might be alright. I'll keep taking health. I don't really think I need health anymore, but, I mean, better to have than not. That's not one you can really go overboard on. Like, worst case, your health bar will just go off the screen levels of high, and it's like, oh, I have a lot of health. Cool. I'm gonna try to destroy more of these buildings. There's probably only set ones I can destroy. Excuse me. Can I destroy this? Can I turn, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I learned how to turn. That's exciting. That was not even remotely useful. That was just me trying to get away from his special, because he was definitely following me. We're both using the same star here, so I'll be interested to see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, so we got special power up. Hi, could we drop something for me? Yeah, there we go. Hey, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Okay, come on. I've been frozen for a long time. That's enough. Yeah, that was the pure trying to stay alive right there. How are we doing on glide? 9. Okay, but it's not great. Oh, come on, get back to the door. Back to the door, back to the door, back to the door. There you go. I'm gonna put that as far away as physically possible. Oh, hi, Fanto. Just saw your little picture there. 11, huh? Well, what we could do is... Oops. Glide right there. So we could check the eye in the sky. I don't have enough height to get that, actually. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, there we go. That was painful. Ooh, give me that. No, the other that. Yeah, that one right there. 16, alright, that's pretty close to max. How are we doing on the others? Boost is pretty good. Charge is, like, not super low, but not super high either. I do want boost, thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got one more boost out of that. Alright, it was something like 15 seconds of gliding. I'm about as maxed as I can be on glide, so that hopefully I should be able to do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
I didn't hit that, but there you go for the record. I'm just not touching the analog stick, I'm just leaving it as it is. We'll see what happens. That was pretty close. I don't, unfortunately, think that was 15 seconds. I think it was just shy. It said 16 on the thing, but that was when the clock started where we were still on the ground, so I don't think we got it. Oh, no, we did. Nice. Oh, right, and the rings in a single event, too. I forgot about that one. Alright, so special 3 times, right over machine at least once. Parts. Hit 3 arrows once with Mega Cannon. That would probably be one I would do with other players. Same thing with this. We could go do Target Flight a bunch. Target Flight 2 has perfect score and 80 points with bulk star. So yeah, we should be doing Target Flight then. Target Flight 2 in particular. Active stadiums. Literally nothing. No one's allowed to play. No. You can also pick individual ones, but since there's 4 choices, it's fine to have that. I'm also going to put this on here just because I do think some bosses have not been defeated yet. Go small now. You don't need that much glide or boost or charge or top speed or whatever to be competent in Target Flight. In fact, too much can make it harder.
3, 2, 1.
He's a bulk star, and thankfully the AI did not go directly for it, though he was near it. Hi.
Bulk Star.
So 80 points with this thing, huh? Yeah, we're going to be needing literally all of the glide we can get. It's going to need a lot of help. Also, thank you for dropping that, like, right next to me with that explosive crate. Appreciate it. Magnet would be nice. Can I grab that? I don't want those. Need it. Excuse me. Well, at least you can destroy boxes pretty easily like this. Please don't give me that bomb, because I don't know where I'm going to throw that. I became gigantic. Okay, cool. I'll be gigantically avoiding them then. And of course that box is now gone. It's weird to see enemies, like just normal enemies, so much more frequently. It used to be exceedingly rare to run into one. Glide 7, not bad. Excuse me. Secret room opened. I don't think I've been to that one. Can I go over there? Thanks. That one's underground. Okay. I might have actually gone to this one already. But it could not hurt to do it again. Since this is all charges, which is one that I might need. Can I grab? Can I grab? Can I? Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want that. You can keep the crazy energy tank thing. I don't want it. Back there, get that. Okay, we're good on charge, like for sure, for sure. Keep your Dragoon. Like I said, that might be a bit too unwieldy for a contest like this. Okay, good. It gave me that. One more glide and one more boost right before the end. So 10 glide, 10 boost, 19 charge, 9 top speed. I think that'll be okay. So this is what we're looking for, and it really does not want us to do target flight, which is fair. It's not like this thing was built for it. All right, so we need 80 points. We need a 50 and a 30.
3, 2, 1, go!
Try for that 50, but if I can't get 50, then... Okay, so 30. So now I need the 50 for sure. Whee!
Go!
Don't you dare go for that 50. There we go. That's 80 points. Watch me have needed 80, or 70 instead of 80, and I wasn't paying attention. Target flight 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right, because we've done 3 before. Sweet. Yeah, a little wonky, but not too hard to do. You just have to, yeah, go out of your way for it. That's all. Target flight 3 is perfect score 200. That's gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I will not be using the bulk star for that. I'm sorry to say for anybody that was hoping and praying. It will probably be something a little bit easier to control. I.e. not the Slick Star that's on screen right now.
3, 2, 1,
I think between that and the Bulk Star, I actually will take the Bulk Star. Be nice, but I can't get over there in time for that anyway, and paper would be nice. However, the AI will know that I picked paper and will try to come and kill me immediately, so let's go with the classic.
Warp Star.
A Warp Star UFO. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Okay, can I go over there and pick that item up now? There we go. Yep, that's exactly the item I was referring to, not the other top speed that was sitting right there. I think I'm okay on Paper Star now. I think I've got enough health. Yeah, sure, you can have that lower all stat thing. Oh, the Vampire Star up here. Nice. Boxes are tiny. They certainly are. There's another island up there besides the main one. Health is always appreciated. I know it won't help in the actual stadium, but it will keep me alive in here in case the AI just randomly decides I'm going to kill you now. I guess. vacant machines power up. Okay. Could do that. If I could hit them, that would be even better. I'm not destroying that. That's my baby. I'll take it, though.
Shadow Star.
As for you... There we go. Just need at least one more kill out of this. This thing can't glide as well as the Paper Star, but it'll glide fine. It's not like we're having to try to glide for distance or anything. Aw, it didn't let me just fall asleep right before the thing. Oh well. Alright, so perfect score, huh? Oh, this is Target Flight 2. It should have given me an option for all of them, but it did not.
3, 2, 1, go!
I could try for a perfect score on this. I don't really think that's gonna happen. Not like that, it's not. The one on 3 is much more doable because there's multiple points and they don't move as erratically. Oh, that was so close, too. Watch me still have somehow won that. I think I see his machine over there. I think he got a 5 on that second round, so maybe he actually did. Totally did, with 20 points. Yeah, he must have gotten 5 and 5, I guess. Yikes, dude, that ain't good. Let's switch up the active stadiums here. Yeah, it must have just done the thing where it picked for us, because, yeah, we should have gotten multiple options there. Alrighty. Slick Jet, Scooter, Rocket, none of which are really going to help me in Target. Right. Hop, no. Slick, Transform. Transform might not be a bad choice. But I'm not gonna get there before it disappears. Probably could have, but it's fine. Okay, everything is disappearing. What is going on? There were like 4 different machines that were on a countdown all at the same time. Boxes are raining down somewhere. Alright, well, let's have a look. Come on down. Oh, hey, where did that even come from? The items with Cutter. You best believe if that Shadow Star is still there, I'm taking that thing too. Alright, let's roll.
Shadow Star.
What do we need? Not really that much. Some top speed, maybe. Not a lot, but just like, I don't know, 2 to 3 more maybe. Basically set. Wheelie.
we could try to get Grand Wheelie, sure. I'm gonna grab my trusty windshield wiper here. Also. Small boost each time he gets hit to be able to get away. Oh, hey. It's just another piece of it just out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe Grand Wheelie dropped that? I don't think he did. Oh well. I was curious if the AI had the last piece, but no, they don't. If it's on the map, they don't have it. And that rare box. Wait a minute. I think I might have seen it. There it is. I think I need any stats at this point. I'm good with the top speed I have. Everything else is extremely high. I would not need it to go any higher.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we're good. I have no idea how this will do on a gliding challenge, though. Like, I honestly do not know.
Stadium.
Unfortunately, the stadium we're looking for is not here, but Leo would probably do pretty good on a boss. Let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go! Sword.
Can I grab that needle or plasma or anything? No? No, I can't grab any of that? Wow, that's very unfortunate. There we go. Since the target flood I was looking for wasn't there anyway, it seemed like the most sense to just go after a boss. Yeah, we've either already defeated him or there wasn't anything for that, but it was easy enough. I think that, however, will do it for us for tonight, because I do have work and I've got to grab some food on the way. Probably won't stream tomorrow, unfortunately, because we've got our stupid meeting that we've got to go to, which means I have to get to work even earlier than I already do normally. So, at the very least, everyone's back in school, so it gives me more time to work on stuff. So, I'm going to try and get this downloaded and everything else uploaded to archive tonight. So hopefully, fingers crossed, provided that the actual uploading is working okay, if I do it directly, then it should be good. If it's not, we'll just wait till my next day off, which I believe is Thursday, and then I'll do a bunch of archiving while I'm here, or try to get some done before I go to sleep tonight, or in the morning, whichever it might be. Either way, before we do that, though, let's check out more things we can buy. I think we're up to... Oh, there's a new sticker we can buy. Alright, icons. Let's grab all these. I think we've got enough to get them all. The legendary ones are worth more. Big surprise there. Oops, I missed one. Lines. The most important thing. Some of these look like eyebrows. Any? I don't think I did. I think it would have put me back at the top if I did. That's all the lines. The lines, effects, we're definitely not getting all of these, but that's okay. Yeah, still got a fair ways to go on effects, but we're getting there. Then it'll be on to the accessories and effects. This is what we're looking like. Checklist. I'm going to say this one's done. It's basically done. We just need to unlock Magolor, and that's just a waiting case for all the secret areas to appear, unless I can find another copy of them on City Trial. City Trial 96 out of 150, so we're about at the 2/3 mark. I could check real quick and see if I can find a different Magolor, an alt costume Magolor, but I don't think there will be one. If it is, it's not here. It'll be in top-down, because this is the one we're looking for. It'll be in top-down or online. And yeah, I know it's not over in this half because this is the half I've been using. There's still a couple we don't actually have, like, we don't actually know what it is. Oh, could have done that one, I guess. D3 big enemies in a single match. I might be able to do that one. Land Final Blow on Marks. The 2 areas are ones with Mike and Dust Up Derby. Yeah, some of these I need to do just for that one would probably be pretty easy to do with a 1v1, because then you just keep away from the other player. But yeah, I do need to do some of these on this left-hand column just so I can see them all at the very least. But yeah, we'll keep working on City Trial more next chance that I get. I do need to check in to see if we'll do Wind Waker this weekend. Maybe, maybe not. That one's kind of up in the air. But for now, we will leave it at that. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys sometime later this week. It'll probably be this weekend, because again, Tuesday will be busy. Wednesday, not only do I have to stay up late, or early Tuesday night, but I have to stay up late Wednesday morning. I know that sounds weird, but it is basically inverted for me. So it means I'll have a super long Tuesday/Wednesday, so it'll probably be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I do want to try to go to a meetup Friday, so probably Thursday? I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes, but regardless, I'll be sure to get everything archived here. So, take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.